Joseph Sharpe from the American Legion. Mr. Sharpe is the Deputy Director for Economics for the American Legion. He entered the U.S. military and was deployed twice overseas in Operation Joint Forge in Bosnia-Herzegovina, and recently for the Global War on Terrorism in Iraq, for which he received the Bronze Star. The American Legion was started by Congress in 1919 as a veterans organization, which now numbers nearly 3 million members. Thank you, Mr. Sharpe, for being with us, and we'd be happy to hear your opening comments.
Chairman Nye, Ranking Member Schock, thank you for the opportunity to present the American Legion's view on federal contracting opportunities for small business in relation to veterans. The American Legion views small business as the backbone of the American economy. It is the mobilizing force behind America's past economic growth and will continue to be a major factor as we move well into the 21st century. Reports show that businesses with fewer than 20 employees account for 90% of all U.S. firms and are responsible for more than 97% of all new jobs, generated $993 billion in income in 2006, and employs 58.6 million people. There are 27 million small businesses in the United States, and in 99.7% of all firms, so small businesses. In FY 2007, the Small Business Administration's Office of Government Contracting reported that of more than $378.5 billion in federal contracts identified as small business eligible, small businesses only received a total of $83 billion in prime contract awards and about $64 billion in subcontracts. Service-disabled veteran-owned businesses were recipients of $3.81 billion, or about 1.01% of all those available contract dollars. America has benefited immeasurably from the service of its 26 million living veterans who have made great sacrifices in the defense of freedom, preservation of the democracy, and the protection of the free enterprise system. Due to the experience veterans gain in the military, the success rate of veteran-owned businesses is higher than other non-veteran-owned businesses. The current war on terror has had a devastating impact on our armed forces and has contributed to exacerbating the country's veteran unemployment problem, especially within the Guard and Reserve components of our military. According to the Department of Labor, the present unemployment rate for recently discharged veterans is an alarming 20%. And 1 out of every 4 veterans who do find employment earn less than $25,000 per year. Unfortunately, many of the thousands of service members who are currently leaving the service are from combat arms and non-skilled professions that are not readily transferable to the civilian labor market. One way of combating unemployment is through the creation of new jobs. Small business creates an estimated 60% to 80% of all net new jobs, therefore providing a central element for strong economic growth. Government should assist in the creation of new jobs by encouraging qualified entrepreneurs to start, expand their small businesses, and no group is better qualified or deserving of this type of assistance than our veterans. The American Legion believes that the majority of funding allocated to veteran military projects through this, as well as future spending bills, should be spent exclusively with veteran-owned firms. It was the veteran who volunteered to defend this nation, the veteran who continues to keep our democracy intact, and the veteran who deserves the right to participate in rebuilding America's infrastructure and other necessary projects. In this capacity, the veteran will continue to serve the people of the United States by building and growing strong, reliable, dependable businesses. The mission of the American Legion's National Economic Commission is to take action that affect the economic well-being of veterans, including issues relating to veterans' employment, home loans, vocational rehabilitation, homelessness, and small business. Small business continues to be a primary job generator and a major trainer for American employees. The small business firm workforce includes more young and entry-level workers than colleges and large businesses combined. It is vital that veteran-owned and service-disabled veteran-owned businesses receive a fair, proportionate amount of federal contracts, are paid promptly for services rendered, so these veterans can build and maintain successful businesses while they contribute to this down economy. The American Legion reiterates the Small Business Administration Office of the Veterans Business Development should be the lead agency to ensure that veterans returning from Iraq and Afghanistan are provided with entrepreneurial development assistance. We look forward to continuing work with this committee to enhance entrepreneurship among American veterans. Thank you, Chairman Nye and Ranking Member Sharpe, for allowing the American Legion to present our views on this very important issue.